John Michael Powell's Violet Ends is finally out in theaters, and I've been kind of waiting to watch this. I've been a little excited for it. I didn't see any trailers for it, but I saw some of the names attached to it. One of them not including John Michael Powell, but the actors themselves. I was kind of intrigued, and yeah, I was just a little bit excited for this. I know it's 2 hours long, and I don't think it should be that long of a movie. The ending of this movie is so slow and boring, and it feels like it takes forever to end, and I cannot believe this movie is as long as it is. Maybe it should have been an hour 40. The hour 50, it feels like 2.5 hours. It really does. It's very excruciating. The pacing is pretty bad throughout the movie. I mean, it just feels like they do too much throughout the entire thing that we didn't really need. But altogether, Violent Ends, not too bad. We do have stars, not stars, but uh, bigger name actors like Alexandra Shipp and Billy Magnuson, who I really loved in this movie. But man, you're really blue balling me when you have Alexandra Shipp, who I really like, and if you don't know her, she was Storm in the X-Men movies, and she's had a few other roles throughout her career. But I think she's a really great actress, and I was kind of hoping this movie was gonna be a bit more like, um, I don't really know. I wish this movie was a bit more like Alexandra Shipp and Billy Magnuson working together, or we get more screen time of them together. But instead, they just chuck her to the side, and it feels like we're getting this way too much in these movies with bigger name actresses. What's a recent example? Caught Stealing. I don't know if I did a review for that, but I'll put that there. They kind of just push Zoe Kravitz to the side, which I thought was so weird. She just doesn't exist for half the movie because she's dead. She dies, and I'm forgetting one battle after another. Same thing happens. You get a big name girl actress, she's gone. Like 30 minutes in, you see her like maybe one other time in the movie, and that's it. And I don't know why movies keep doing this. It's kind of annoying. You're just putting these nice, bigger name actresses and then putting them to the side to die or disappear for most of the movie. It's a real shame. I don't know. I was really excited when I saw her on screen. I was like, oh shit, I haven't seen her in a while. I really like Alexandra Shipp, and I think they just screwed her over. But with her being screwed over in this movie, we get a phenomenal, not phenomenal, but pretty great acting out of Billy Magnuson. I think he absolutely killed it in this movie. I was a bit worried as the movie started because of how the movie is rather than himself and how he was going to be, but he was killer, man. I mean, every time he's on screen, he's fucking sick. I mean, he's amazing. Billy Magnuson needs to get more big lead roles in movies. I think he's a really good actor that just isn't being talked about enough. I mean, I really like the guy. I think especially in this movie, he did a great job at acting. I think a lot of people in this movie though did a great job at acting. Another person I want to shout out, of course this is the big 3 I'm all shouting out, so it feels kind of pointless to say them, but James Badge amazing. Every time he's on screen, you're in love with him. I mean, you hate him, but you're in love with him. He's fucking great. His killer when he's going like killer mode and he's stabbing people, it's unreal. I think he does a great job at feeling like a feral animal, just killing its prey whenever it can. I mean, the chase scene when he's chasing the guy's son from the back of the truck and he catches him and he's just stabbing him like 60 times in the neck. It's unbelievable. He's great. I think he does a great job, especially towards the end for that final shootout bit. I thought he was great. I wish we got a little bit more lines out of him, but eh, I think it was fine. We got enough. I think this movie was way too long, so if we got more out of him, maybe this movie would have just felt way longer than it actually was. Yeah. Um, Story wise, it's okay. I think I've seen this movie maybe 50 times in my life, which sucks because while I do enjoy the movie, I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it probably twice or 3 times this year alone, and we don't need more of these movies. We really don't. I mean, these hillbilly gangster movies, they just don't land that much. This movie's very lucky to have great performances out of almost everybody, and a pretty good cinematography as well. I think this movie, while it looks like something out of 6. It 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 does a good job. I mean, the cinematography is absolutely amazing. The camera work is great. I loved a lot of stuff visually. It's just the weird filter they put on it makes it feel so dirty. And I don't know if that's intentional because of it being like sort of a hillbilly movie, but it just didn't look that good. I don't like the little filter they put over the movie. Didn't look good. But yeah, camera work great, acting phenomenal. Violent End's pretty underrated. I don't really have much more to say about this movie. It was a good movie, so it doesn't really matter, does it? I guess it escapes me. So if you haven't seen Violent Ends, it's probably leaving theaters soon. And even though I said it's a drag to get through because of how badly paced it was, I still think it's a fine movie. I mean, Billy Magnussen really carries the shit out of this movie. He does amazing. Shout out.